Hello and welcome to today's video, the final video of our NASCAR Heat Evolution series. It's kind of an interesting thing. We've been doing this series since November. I didn't do the series right after the game came out like we're going to do with NASCAR Heat 2. So, we're here. It's time to go for our final championship though. But first, we're going to take a quick look at the standings. Not the standings, the playoff grid. Trying to get ready for the, What the hell? Holy shit. Did not expect you to be here, Mystic. Alright, so right here, on this list here, you guys can see one of the drivers. Well, not one of the drivers. The driver that we were playing in the next series. Of course, I'm not going to give it away until our live stream, which if you guys are watching this today goes up, will be very soon. For me, I have to wait a week, but still. Because I'm actually recording this on the 5th. Game comes out the 12th, the day this video goes up, because that's where our schedule fell. But anyways, that's that. Now, who are we facing against? Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson, Paul Menard. Alright, let's go to Homestead, where I will also reveal who we will be racing as in our Xfinity Series. So we are here. We qualified 22nd for the final race of our NASCAR Heat Evolution Series here on the channel. The final qualifying position. We didn't qualify last in our final race. Now, of course, there will be another NASCAR Heat video coming out after this one, as this is in our 12 o'clock slot on the channel. The 1 o'clock slot will also feature a NASCAR Heat video. The final NASCAR Heat Evolution video to ever go up on the channel will be in 1 hour from now, where we do 2 more races for you guys. One with 2016 paint schemes and one with 2017 paint schemes. Because technically this 2016 game, we've just been running the 2017 schedule and series. Sure, that's a thing. But you still can run 2016, so we are going to run 2016. Now, I bet you guys know what driver we're going to race as. Oh, boy. Yes. So that was a pretty bad wreck, not gonna lie. Took significant damage, but we should be able to make it to the end of fuel, I hope. 15 to go, 14, damn it. So we're still not good on fuel, huh? We're gonna have to get our way through this field, and relatively quickly. Right now, who we will be racing in our Xfinity Series, coming very soon to the channel for you guys. You guys are wondering when the days will be starting for this new series. I have it written down right here. The 19th will be our Camping World Truck Series season. As you guys know, from the last video I announced we're going to race as Christopher Bell for the first season. And our Xfinity Series will start on the 21st. And in that one, we'll be racing as William Byron, driver of the number 9 car, who did get announced to be driving the number 24 car in the Cup Series next season. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool to be able to race as him, as I liked watching him win some races in the Truck Series last season. I didn't really watch much of the Xfinity Series this season, but it was cool he just come out here and won a couple races. So, actually I did watch one of the races that he won. I watched Daytona. So, it is cool though to see him come here and win, and then he's going to be in the Cup Series next year. That's pretty exciting. So, He was my favorite driver in the Truck Series in 2016. And I was my favorite driver in the Xfinity Series this year. So that's pretty cool though to see that he's going to race in that. Now, if you guys are wondering when the Cup Series is going to start, that'll be on the 24th. And of course, it's not time to announce who we're racing in the Cup Series yet. It's kind of weird to be in the last race of a season and not announce the Cup driver or not like set up that season. As we did in the last season when I'm like, oh, we're racing Kyle Larson, and I showed you guys picking Kyle Larson for the new season and be like, alright, it's time to start. Not for this. It's kind of weird that I just not going to show who we're picking. So, that's pretty cool. Now we need to get by Kyle Busch maybe? That'd be cool to get our last win. He does have a little bit newer tires though. That's the thing. All the drivers that are around me have slightly newer tires. Because they did pit. Is that Jimmy Johnson in second? It is. Third, I mean? Shit, we cannot let him get by me then. He gets by, he gets the championship. Seven more times we gotta go around this track. Running here in second place at Homestead. Jimmy Johnson is here. Gonna have to hold him off if we want this championship. Kyle Busch really opened that gap there on me for the lead. Six to go. Jimmy Johnson is right here on my bumper, trying to get by me and win this championship himself. I gotta run perfect through the corners here. That's the deal. If I slip up, he's gonna get by me. 5 to go. McMurray and Harvick getting by really slowed up my progress there. McMurray got up high, but oh no. I did a good job holding off Jimmy Johnson there, but now we're side by side, and this gives him the advantage. That's what I wanted to do. I could have gone up there and tried to shoot for the lead, but I'd rather finish 6th and win the championship than finish. Well, I guess I technically could have went for the lead and won the race, but if I messed up and didn't take the lead, and then Jimmy Johnson got there, all I gotta do is keep Jimmy Johnson, Paul Menard, and Denny Hamlin behind me on the last lap, and Jimmy Johnson's the closest to me. Because we got Dale Jr., Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex, and Kyle Busch in front. My tires are relatively bad, so giving up another position to Kurt Busch this time. Oh boy, I went really high. Eric Almirola is going to get by. We're going to finish in 7th, but we are going to get this championship. We're also going to hit 1,000,000 points here for the speed rating. Right there, 1,000,000 points, guys. That is super dope to get 1,000,000 points. Jimmy Johnson finished 12th, Denny Hamlin 16th, Paul Menard looked like 19th, I think, which is good for us because for the 5th time, we win a championship. Our early pit strategy worked out pretty well because we were able to go take a pit stop, fix up our car, get our adjustments, we'll be last, run a couple laps. We got lucky with a caution, which put us in the front. Okay, now I only ran a couple laps on the tires. Of course, I wasn't able to get passed by other cars that passed me due to the fact that the tires were kind of old tires. Because they had ran a little bit more laps. So the tires had a little bit more wear to them, but for the most part we were able to come out here and win the championship. And I think being able to stay ahead of Jimmy Johnson there helped us, and so did that caution, because if it wasn't for that caution, I don't know, I feel like we would have had a harder time, because there was like 3 or 4 laps to hold him off and stay in second. Where we did the restart, I pushed him up the track, and that really helped, because I messed up his restart. And that's what I had to do. I pushed him up the track, I technically stayed on my line, pushed him up the track, and we won the championship. So, right now, guys, I'm super excited to get the 5th championship here in NASCAR Heat Evolution, the 5th and final championship. So that 4 changed to a 5. There we go. That is super exciting. And that means if we check the stats right here, which I want to go over these stats for you guys because I've been keeping track of these stats for quite a while. I've been keeping track of these stats on my phone here. All the stats that I think are pretty cool. First, we gotta get our trophy emoji here next to the thing that shows where we won. I don't know if it will pop up on the camera. No, it's not gonna pop up on the camera. But I have the trophy emoji next to all the drivers have won championship stats. So, if you look over the stats, the most winning season was season 7, who we raced as Clint Boyer. We got 16 wins. Also season 6 though. Season 6 as Kurt Busch. So those 2 seasons, we got 16 wins. That was the only time we ever won Homestead. For regular seasons was season 3, season 6, and 7. So season 3 was with Kevin Harvick, where we got 12 wins. But we got 1 less in the chase. The winningest chase was season 1, 6, and 7. So 1 we played as Chase Elliott. 6 and 7, as you guys know, were Kurt Busch and Clint Boyer. We finished off with 96 wins, which puts us, if we were looking at the all-time win list for NASCAR, that would put us 3rd. And manufacturer-wise, Chevy wins the manufacturer with 43 wins, and Ford with 38. Now, Chevy and Ford, I believe, were tied, or really close. I think that Ford actually had, because we're going over 4 seasons as the minimum. If we're going maximum 4 seasons. Ford had better 4 seasons. I think we had, 33 Chevy wins. No, we would have 32, because if we got 11 this season. Right? We got 11? Yeah. So we had to get, why do I have 12 wins here? This is season 9, that should say 11. So that should be 95 wins, which should then be Chevy 42. So that means that Chevy should have had 31 wins and Ford 38. So over 4 races they had a better season, which is interesting. So we ended up with 5 championships. Season 1 we raced as Chase Elliott and did not earn the championship. Season 2, we raced as Jimmy Johnson and did not earn the championship. Both times we made it to the final round. Season 3, as Kevin Harvick, we did earn our first championship, with, at the time, what was the winningest season. Then Season 4, in our worst season with the least amount of wins, we won the championship as Martin Truex Jr. The next season we raced as Kevin Harvick again, because that was the first 2017 update where we got to play as a Ford. Play as a Ford, race as Kevin Harvick's Ford instead of Kevin Harvick's Chevrolet. And we actually did not make the final round with that. Season 5 was not a bad season, but it was pretty bad, okay. Season 6, we raced as Kurt Busch and got the championship and the most wins ever. Season 6, we followed that up as Season 7, we followed it up as Clint Boyer, doing the exact same, winning the same amount of races and the championship. Season 8 was about consistency. We ended up getting 10 wins that season and could not cap it off with a championship as Eric Jones. Season 9, as you guys know, we got 11 wins, playing as Kyle Larson, and we capped it off with a championship. We also only had 4 winless tracks: Las Vegas, Dover, Darlington, and Auto Club. We came close at Darlington and Auto Club to capitalize, but we could not. Las Vegas and Dover are my worst tracks in the game. So, that's the thing. Dover, we came close, but our strategy never worked out. I either got a speeding penalty or cautions happened, or I couldn't keep up for the first couple laps to get my strategy to work. So, the only time I did go to Dover was when I was 2 laps down with a damaged car. I had some adjustments and I was able to fly by the entire field. That's that though. Las Vegas strategies never worked out. I remember in this season, no, actually it wasn't the season, I was doing a live stream racing Las Vegas because I was doing, I believe it was I was doing this on the 23rd track series. I was racing as Paul Menard. And we're going to Las Vegas, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pit here. I go to pit road and I get spun out. And I did bad in that race as well. But that's that. So I feel like our NASCAR Heat Evolution Series is done. It's kind of crazy. But right here, I'm ready for NASCAR Heat 2 for the Camping World Series, Xfinity Series, and the Monster Energy Series. Now, the thing that's crazy about it, though, before anything else, is that there is the possibility that you can only run one series championship at a time. If that is true, I'll have to both record 2 series in 1 week. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out. But with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys for our NASCAR Heat 2 live stream later today. And starting on the 19th, the Camping World Truck Series, the 21st, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and the 24th, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. We will see you guys then.